maybe I just want to feel special. I don't want to admit that it's something I'm doing wrong. Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Sarah. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. It's been a while since I've actually sat down and done a full YouTube video. My room is just an absolute disaster, but I thought I would finally give another try to using UV gel as a kind of glue for press-on nails. So I tried this, I think it's been at least 3 years ago, and I did not do things correctly. And everyone told me in the comments. But also now I know what I have to do it correctly. So I've made some changes. I have some actually clear nails so that the UV light can actually like go through and cure it. I have a different base coat. So this is the Modelones HEMA-free base and top coat. So it was a duo that I got. So I'm gonna be using the base coat for like using to adhere the nails to my regular nails. And these are both HEMA free. I know that there has been a lot of stuff on the internet about getting allergies to gel nail, and I've heard that HEMA free gel polish can be less sensitizing or less likely to give you an allergy. I got that. I'm also going to be exercising a lot of great caution. I am certainly not a unmessy person. I don't even know what the word for that is, but I tend to get polish all over my skin when I do my nails regularly. But I know that that is something that can cause you to develop an allergy to gel. So I'm going to try and be very meticulous, very safe with this so that I don't develop an allergy. So yeah, hopefully I have success this time. Hopefully I don't piss people off by doing it wrong. I'm sure I will always do something wrong, but I'm trying my best. So I'm gonna switch the camera around and get this started. All right, I'm gonna start with pushing back my cuticles. Okay, next I'm going to dehydrate the nail just using some alcohol. And then I have this battery powered nail file. So I'm going to just gently file these nails down to create some rough edges. Okay, so that should help the glue and the nail actually adhere since it has something stronger to hold on to. I'm gonna go back over and dehydrate it again. And I'm gonna do that same thing to my other hand. I am also going to rough up the surface of the nail. So these are the clear nails I have. That's what it looks like, roughed up a little bit so that it has something to grab onto. Okay, so I'm going to do one nail at a time. I'll go in with the base coat, and people commented saying that I should, like with nail glue, apply it both to my nail and the fake nail. And while holding that down, I'm just gonna cure it. Okay, it definitely doesn't feel completely stable yet, so I'm gonna put it back in. That is what it looks like. It looks like I didn't press it down far enough because it kind of looks, yeah, it's like coming up. So we might have to soak that off and redo it. Finding it very difficult to press down the nail while also holding it under the lamp. I'm pretty sure I had that problem the last time I tried as well. Okay, so that one feels better. I think I'm going to do one more cure at the very end for all of them. I just really don't want to under cure these. I'm not sure if you can over cure, but since it still has to penetrate through a plastic nail, I feel like better would be, or longer would be better. Now that that's roughed up a little bit. Okay, so I did that for about 2 minutes. It feels pretty decent. I am going to try one thing. Someone said to put some on the nail, cure it, and then put some on here and then try and cure it again. So that is what I'm going to attempt. Okay, I left that in there for 30 seconds. I'm going to now attach it. Okay, they are all finished. I Did cure them all for an extra like at least a minute. This one is coming off, so I definitely screwed it up on the first nail, so I am gonna have to take this off and just redo it, but I will do that off camera. So I'm now gonna go in for my other hand. For a couple of these, I did actually try the partial cure in the light with just the glue on the nail, and then after that's cured, putting some on the nail and curing it on there. So I think it was, no, I'm sorry, wrong hand. It was these two that I tried it on, so we'll see how that does. I'm gonna be honest, so far, I don't think the time is worth it. I imagine I could get really quicker at this, but at this point, to have press-on nails, I would much rather just apply glue, because this has been a long process. Even if it lasts for much, much longer, so far, seeming not worth it. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, that was a small pack, and I don't have many more left. So since this nail is already long, I am leaving it. Okay, while this is curing, I am also gonna say, for me, I found it pretty difficult to not get it on my skin, which I know you're absolutely not supposed to do. I feel like it's easier to do just regular gel polish when you don't have to try and hold a nail on and then put it underneath the light. I am finding some difficulty. If you are more skilled, you might not have an issue, but personally, I am. Okay, so I have applied all of them. I made sure to cure them for extra long. Hopefully that doesn't end up biting me in the butt. I did end up redoing this one, and it's looking and feeling a lot better. So I am going to paint them with regular nail polish and then do some updates to show you how long they end up lasting. If I have, I don't know, I forget how to do this. I forget how to film. If I have anything to say about them. And then I am going to shorten them, but I feel like you don't really want to see that. All right, so just here's an update. Within 24 hours, all but 2 of the nails had come off. That was disappointing. I thought, okay, maybe I haven't been putting on enough of the gel nail polish. At that time, I had not painted over them because I was like, once they started popping off, I was like, I feel like I'm gonna have to try to redo these. So that is what I did. I added a thicker layer of the gel nail polish, nail gel, cured it for extra long, made sure it was like completely cured through, and then they were seeming stable, so I painted them. Those lasted for about a day, and then I did have one pop off. This was the original, so the 2 that didn't fall off are my thumb and my pointer finger, which is wild because those are usually the first 2 that pop off because I am right-handed and those get used the most often. This one was the original. It's not the one that I reapplied, so it's not technically, but right before starting this video, I did have one of the ones I reapplied, my pinky, fall off. So that lasted more than 24 hours, about a day and a half, not quite 2. Oh my God, I don't know when this popped off. I didn't even see that. I feel like that just happened like 2 seconds ago because this one just popped off. So, okay. All right, I guess that one also came off. So far, it's not doing great. I have this sneaking suspicion that this just isn't gonna work for me. Like, I think there's something going on. Either like I have extra oily nails, I use my nails too much, my nail beds just aren't fit for fake press-on nails, or like the type, like this type that you would put on, because it seems like nothing that I do, no matter how meticulous I am with my prep and afterwards, they still don't last very long. I even had like a professional, I guess, she made like custom press-ons that I ordered, and she comes to your house and she can apply them like professionally and do all of the prep. Even that started popping off after a day or 2. Like, no matter what I do, no matter what advice I take from the internet, they seem to come off. So I do not know. I feel like there's something else at play here that I don't quite know, because it just seems impossible that like I can do all of this stuff and these still do not last for me. Maybe it's a few different things, I don't know. But now that the nails are already painted green, I can't reapply them because it can't cure through the nail polish. So I'm just gonna be painting these green so that I don't look super janky. I've also lost some of them, so they're gone. They're in another dimension. So I'm not gonna quite wrap up this video yet until I see how much longer some of these other ones last, but it's not looking good for me. Lots of people in the comments have said that they get this to last weeks for them, which is why I think there's something else at play. So if you're watching this video, don't take this as it's absolutely not gonna work for you. It very well still may. And it could be the gel polish that I use, the UV gel, but I don't know. It had good reviews, so who knows? I'll give another update later on. Okay, 11 days later, and the remaining are just this one. So my two thumbs lasted the longest. This one came off about 2 days ago, so I don't know what it is about my thumbs. I feel like I use my thumbs pretty often because like you grab stuff and you put your clothes on with your thumbs. So I don't know why those lasted longer than the rest. Just like pure speculation going off of what I said earlier about if it's like the shape of my nail bed. Perhaps the shape of my nail bed is less curved than my regular nail, so that's why it's adhering better. I'm not entirely sure because usually the longest lasting ones are on my left hand, like like my pinky finger or like my ring finger that I don't use very often since I'm right hand dominant. Usually those are the ones that last the longest because they get the least wear and tear. This one, I think I'm gonna take it off with acetone tonight because it is just, I need to go back to natural nails. This is certainly not the ending that I was hoping for, and I'm sure people who have seen my other videos or just seeing this video are probably kind of annoyed or frustrated because it didn't work out for me. I don't know how all of these people are getting it to last so long. I mean, this one lasted for 11 days. So if they all lasted as long as my one single thumb did, I would be impressed, but since some of them hardly made it a day or two, I don't know. And that's even after they all fell off and then I reapplied and put more of the base gel and cured it for even longer. Like I put a thicker layer thinking maybe a thicker layer of like a glue would help it better adhere. I can't say I would recommend this for applying nails. You should go watch all of the other video tutorials and see maybe you can find where I am not quite following their directions quite right. Like I said, I also struggle a lot with just regular nail glue and press-ons, so I feel like it's something that is unique to me. I don't know. Maybe I just want to feel special. I don't want to admit that it's something I'm doing wrong. I will leave a link to the playlist for all of my nail videos. I have quite a few that I've tried out if you want to give one of those a go. I just have this habit of trying to find things to use instead of nail glue for adhering press-ons. But anyways, I would really appreciate if you could subscribe to my channel, give this video a like, do all of the things, comment below, let me know if there are any videos you want to see. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support, and I will hopefully see you in my next video that will hopefully be coming a lot sooner than this one did. No promises.